Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video message finds you well and in good spirits and healthy and safe and strong during these days and wherever you are in the world. And in just in the spirit of the discussion with respect to the film club live streams, I'd like to just say this very friendly reminder that on Saturday, May 30th, 2020 at 11 p.m. Tokyo time. So once again, Saturday, May 30th at 11 p.m. Tokyo time. It'll be my great pleasure and honor to be able to talk with you in real time, live, and the subject of discussion will be the film from 1964, directed by Richard Lester and starring the Beatles in this film, A Hard Day's Night. And I'm very much looking forward to this. This will be my first discussion of the Beatles, and of course this film as well, A Hard Day's Night, as well as a film by Richard Lester. And there are many things I think to talk about. One can talk about this film in terms of one's love and admiration for the Beatles and the music, or one can talk about this film as a very interesting capturing a moment in time, the early to mid 1960s or the early 1960s, and the real moment and excitement and real dynamism that came about because of this era of Beatlemania, and the real charisma and charm and wit and humor and just overall aura that these four young men from Liverpool brought to the world stage and to everyone who really enjoyed their music. And so it's to see that captured here in a kind of essence is fascinating, and I'm very much looking forward to being able to share with you some thoughts and some feelings that I have about this particular film, and hopefully with respect to the Beatles, and specifically the Beatles during this particular moment of their of the group's history, which is the Hard Day's Night era. And so there are many songs here, of course, many songs that are featured on this particular film. And so I'll try also to do my best to talk a little bit about the songs and how just a few comments that I have about them. And I'll try to keep it in the context of the film itself, but there might be instances where I might try also just talk a little bit about the Beatles themselves and what their music meant to me growing up as a kid and even now as a grown-up adult. So, and then of course keeping it also within the confines or the context of this film wherever possible, because I do think this film is very clever, it's very witty. As a film itself, it is really using a lot of interesting twists in terms of the way in which it is using film language to tell jokes, but also to really create certain things that go against our expectations with respect to these sorts of films. And I think a lot of that is keyed in to how the Beatles were in their lives and in their careers. They were a group that in many ways defied expectations every step of the way. And I think this film is very emblematic of that in terms of its visual style, in terms of its sort of whirlwind sense of charm and verve and effervescence, and also a kind of light-hearted romp that still has a lot of heart and character and a real sense of style and also where to go. So I do think there's a lot here for a potential discussion anyway. And so I look forward once again to sharing with you some thoughts that I have. And from my point of view, much more important, I look forward to hearing your thoughts and comments about this very interesting work, A Hard Day's Night. Once again, this will be scheduled for Saturday, May 30th, 2020 at 11 p.m. Tokyo time. So once again, Saturday, May 30th, 11 p.m. Tokyo time. I will be so happy to be able to hear your thoughts and comments about this work, which is called A Hard Day's Night. Okay, my friends, so that's it for now. And so until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great, great movies. Thank you once again for your time as always. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, and cheers.